Once the sergeant drama will be secure the door, and the members of the audience asked to refrain for the leaving or entering the room during the contest. The members of the audience will only be permitted to leave the hall during the minutes of silence between each contest. In case of you get tired, you can stretch yourself. But even move around inside this entire room only during the time of 1 minute silence for the contestant. Otherwise, you have to sit in the same. There is a restroom, it is very close to you for your right information. You can put the facility for the restroom. And for the Zoom platform members, if there is any problems related to Zoom, you can contact immediately your Zoom host or co-host for these technical issues. As always, let's start off this meeting by standing upon our enlightening ourselves by repeating our Toastmasters or after me. For better listening, for better thinking, for better speaking, we learn by doing. Thank you for that. Once again, it's my pleasure to welcome you all for the memorable event. With this note, I would like to call upon our presiding officer to take over the lecture. And for that, we have an eminent personality, the club president, TGM, Dr. Sundar America. Dr. Sundar, please come to the stage.
Thank you very much, Sergeant at Arms and our club secretary, the ever enthusiastic and energetic Toastmaster for that grand opening for today's event. Fellow Toastmasters and all my dear friends, a warm good evening to you all. In Toastmasters, when we wish good evening, we expect the members to wish good evening. Good evening. Thank you very much. It might sound a little different, but in Toastmasters, we do things differently. It's not about people doing different things, but great people are those who do even the simple things differently. So that's what we believe in Toastmasters. And as part of the tradition, there are a couple of things that we follow. We applaud whatever we need. Let us give a big round of applause for our Sergeant at Arms for that grand opening. Now, let us give a big round of applause for all of you people who overcame the challenge to be here. At the outset, as the club president, I wish to apologize to all members, those who are offline and online, for the sudden change in schedule. We were supposed to have our meeting tomorrow because of hall issues. As you all know that 3 weeks back, we switched to the physical hybrid meeting kind of protocol. And since Monday was not available, we went on to Tuesday, but we fought back, we persevered, and we were able to get back Monday, and we did not want to let go of the chance because of the inconvenience, or rather convenience factor, which Monday poses for several of our members. So a big round of applause once again for all of you for that invitation that was given to you at the last minute and being present here promptly. Thank you so much. Without further ado, let me jump on to my role today as the Chief Judge of the mock contest. You might have all witnessed the mock contest that happened last week. We had a mock contest for 2 categories, which was the evaluation speech contest and the humorous speech contest. Today, we will be having the mock contest for the remaining 2 categories, which is the table topics and the international speech contest. So, as part of my role as a Chief Judge, let me just begin my briefing. Am I visible to you all? Yes. Members who are offline, can you all see me? Thank you so much. So, this will be your speaking area. In order to make sure that you are also visible in the hybrid meeting, for anybody who is on the stage during speaking, make sure that you do not cross this point. Remember that the podium, okay, the podium is your limit. And on this side, you can move till here. This white line can be your limit. When you move forward, it is preferable that you stay in this point. Don't step further ahead because you might be cut. But this place gives you, even me, who's so dark, makes look so bright because of the lighting here. So just stay here and use this place to speak. You can go back as far as you want, but make sure that it is purposeful, because otherwise even the fairest gentleman who is here with us, I guess, he might appear dark. So this will be your chief stage area, and the contestants have been briefed about the speaking order, especially the table topic speech method. They have already selected the lots. For the international speech, we do not have anything specific. The contest master will call the contestant, and he can come and occupy the speaking area and he will start delivering the speech. For the table topics, we will be having something called as the isolation room protocol. So it's not about quarantining anybody of you here, but it is to make sure that we have a fair game in the contest. Every speaker, every table topic speaker will speak on the same topic. So since the other gentleman or the other speaker should not know what the previous speaker is speaking, only the speaker who is supposed to deliver a speech will be in the room. All the subsequent speakers will be in the isolation room, monitored by Sergeant at Arms. Our Sergeant at Arms here is Toastmaster P.K. Philip today, who will be taking care of you people there. And you should not carry any of your electronic devices. Stay free from these electronic devices. Enjoy your time, chit chat. You can do all that there, but don't focus on what's being spoken. So this is the idea behind the isolation room. I hope makes things clear for our new members here. So this is just in brief. Further details will be shared by our individual contest masters. Before I hand back the lectern to the main guy who's here today, we have one guest here with us today. Can I invite the guest, Mr. Mahmood? Please come to the stage and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Thanks for having me today. Special thanks to my friend Mr. Manas. My name is Mahmoud Wahba. I'm a pharmacist by background. I'm working in a pharmaceutical company called Lilly, if you know it. It's an American pharmaceutical company. I'm responsible for events management and market research department. That's it about myself. I want to keep it very short, not to take too much time from your time. Okay. Thanks again, and it's a pleasure to be here with all of you.
This is what I did. Is something that we also follow at Toastmaster, especially for our new members. When you walk onto the stage, make sure that you shake your hands or at least do a fist bump or even an elbow bump if you are so careful about the coronavirus. You can even do an elbow bump or even your feet bump. So wish the person on the stage when you take the stage, and when you leave the stage, make sure another person comes over, wish him, and then leave. So this is another tradition that we follow here. So without further ado, let me move on to our contest. The man who is going to help the affairs today is a very energetic, enthusiastic, and young Toastmaster. Are you young? Looking for a second chance, I believe so. Okay, so this gentleman is going to be GTM, was VP membership last year. He helped achieve so many accolades for the club. Currently, he is the vice president of education, making sure the club affairs are going on, and a very big force behind pushing me and the XCOM into a hybrid meeting. And he was the past district champion and CSR manager and has really performed a lot. In fact, I would say he was the one who performed the most last year in the district champion. Please put your hands together to welcome our contest chair for today, Toastmaster P.K. Yeah, that's the reason why. People shake my hand too much and see the disadvantage. Over to you, Toastmaster P.K.
Hello, Toastmasters, distinguished guests, allow me to all of you. And thank you, Doctor, for this over-generous introduction. Here, we keep applauding each other so that we get motivated more and more to perform better. That's the whole idea. Keep passing the positive vibes to me so that the contest gets more energy, right? So this is what you need to do when you hand over to your next person. All right. So today let's go into business. We are back again for the mock contest number 2. And today it's going to be table topics and national speech. Both very exciting. Table topics, as you know, is a total unknown subject. Could be anything. Any topic could be given, and you need to speak in your feet. There's very less preparation before the topic, but it's just presence of mind that you need to carry and go forward. And for that, we have great table topic contest master today. Another part is the international speech. As you know, only the international speech goes out of the kingdom. There are 4 contests, and out of 4, 3 is only done within Saudi Arabia, and the international contest winner goes up to annual conference. That's after SATAC, you will have regional level, then you have the annual conference, and you get a free ticket to US or wherever the conference is, fiscal management. That's another good part of being a Toastmaster. So we wish to see one of you in this event. Who knows? It's in your hands. If you want to go, you need to work for it. The choice is yours. So today I have some great role players who are going to assist me for the contest. We have Toastmaster Mansoor Alam. Can you just come to stage for us? Toastmaster Mansoor Alam is our timer for the day. Kindly applaud for him. Very good for the contest. So today he's going to see the contest, and next week he's going to come out with a bang, and he's going to challenge all of you. Thank you, Toastmaster Mansoor. And we have our chief sergeant arms, as you saw, dynamic Toastmaster Sunil Ridikula. May I request Toastmaster PK Philip to come on stage, please. Toastmaster PK Philip is our assistant sergeant arms, who is going to be the army man. Oh. Okay? 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 So the lesson learned is we need to go right. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, fine. You're okay? Yeah. Thank you. So those were our able meeting leaders. And now, without further delay, I will go straight away into business for our first contest. Our first contest will be international speech. Right? And for which we have a great personality. He is a certified management accountant from IMA USA, past Taj secretary, successful club coach for Diplomatic Toastmasters Club. He's completed 4 pathways. Can you believe this? Please give a big round of applause for our area director, Toastmaster Untitled, our contest master for international speech. Bandhu, it is all yours.
Thank you, contest chair. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Taj Toastmasters Club mock contest, Area 6, Division B. The purpose of the international speech contest are providing an opportunity for speakers to improve their speaking abilities, recognize the best as encouragement to all, and provide an opportunity for us to learn by observing the more skilled speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. The ultimate measure of a Toastmaster is in his or her skills in presenting a rousing and inspirational speech. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what international speech contest is all about. We will conduct this contest using the same procedures as Toastmasters International used in conducting the international speech contest. The contestants and contest leaders have been fully briefed on the rules. The contestants have been informed of the location of the timing flights. Let me begin by explaining the timing criteria. Timing, the minimum qualifying is 4.5 minutes and the maximum is 7 minutes 30 seconds. Mr. Timer, shall we test the timing device? Green light will be switched on at 5 minutes. Amber at 6 minutes. Red at 7 minutes. Thank you. From the moment the red light is on, the speaker has 30 seconds to wrap up his or her speech. No indication will be given that a presentation is going over time and the red signal will remain on until he or she ends his or her speech. Upon being introduced, the contestants shall proceed immediately to the speaking position. Timing will begin with the contestants first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This usually will be the first word uttered by the contestants, but would include any other communication such as sound effects, a stage act, another person, etc. The judging criteria. Ladies and gentlemen, judging criteria for international speech contests are as follows. Content 50%. Out of that, speech development 20%, effectiveness 15%, speech value 15%. Delivery 20%. Out of 30%, physical appearance 10%, voice 10%, manners 10%. Language 20%. Out of that, appropriateness of language 10%, correctness of language 10%. For the total of 100 points pursued. The chief judge has already introduced our able contest assistants. I shall therefore introduce our qualified contestants for international speech contest. Please hold your applause until I have named them all. Contestants, please rise as I call out your names to be recognized, and please remain standing until all of you have been introduced. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Muhammad Iqbal Qasim. Today we have only one contestant. This is that. Hello Toastmasters, these are our international speech contestants. Thank you contestants. The contestants may choose to remain in the hall while other contestants speak. If they need to be outside the hall, they may do so during the 1 minute break. Thank you. I shall introduce the contestants in the following manner only. Contestant number, contestant name, speech title. Speech title, contestant name, contestant number. At this juncture, are there any questions or clarification? Hearing none, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin the contest. Chief Judge, can we proceed?
Yes.
Thank you. Our first contestant is Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim. Speech title, Mother's Unconditional Love. Mother's Unconditional Love, Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim, contest number 1.
Am I visible and audible? A man who treats his woman like a princess is a proof that he has been born and brought up by a queen, that too in the arms of a queen. I hope you all are a gentleman here who take care of that woman in your life. Mother's love is unconditional. My friends, judges, and contest chair, warm good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
A woman plays a vital role in everybody's life. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
She takes the role of a mother, a sister, a daughter, sometimes as a girlfriend, and compulsory as a wife in your life, and she may be a daughter. That's how a woman's life has been brought out by the God Almighty. Mother's life or mother's love is unconditional. When we see about a mother, do you think anybody can replace your mother in your life? I am sure nobody can replace. But your mother can replace all others in the world, but nobody can take that place. That place will be empty when she leaves that world. I love sleeping on my mother's lap. I hope everybody love to sleep in mother's lap, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Do we need to tell this to our girlfriend that you love to sleep on your mother's lap? No. Why? We can tell because she is also a woman. She knows what is a child, what he requires, what the love she requires. I want to tell this to my girlfriend, but she is in another nation. You know where? Imagination. I don't have a girlfriend because I am straight into a married life and I have a wife. Woman is such a inspirational character, and the love a mother gives to his child is also unconditional. You might have heard the story of Thomas Alva Edison. This scientist, now what we call him as a scientist, was a little bit a crack and he doesn't know anything. And the teacher called his mother and said, "Mom, your son, we cannot teach him. He's a little bit a crack." All other parents are complaining to us that if your son stay with our kids, then they can also be a mad in future. You better take your son and teach as the way you want. Now, the mother of Thomas Alva Edison, named Nancy, she put her in a home. She was a teacher for Thomas Alva Edison. Slowly, he became a great scientist. Without him, we cannot see all this light, a bright future today. That's a mother who can be a best teacher in your life. This, when Thomas Alva Edison came to know that he was a child of little bit of low intensity of brain, he started literally crying. Mother shows her unconditional love. There is no bias. Let it be 10 children. She is the one who can unconditionally share the love to all those 10 children. Now coming straight. I saw one boy who stand up on the bus, and then in the crowd, the father said, "Beta, just leave the place for that lady who is standing. She's like a mother." Then the boy stood up and he went And then he left the place for that lady. When reaching home, the boy went to the mom. Mom. Today, father said, leave the place for that lady in the bus. Mom said, wow, beta, your father is really a gentleman and he teach you a nice lesson. The child said, Mom, I was sitting on my father's lap. Then he want to get me up and want the lady to sit on my lap. And really, fathers are also crazy guys, but without father, we are nothing. The way they share their love with their kids, that is most important. I feel that my daughter now gives me a feeling that she's another mother for me. At this moment, as a child, what they do, they take their mothers as granted. They don't give them respect, but without them, they doesn't know that they are going to be worthless. A mother is the best teacher. When a child started learning the life's lesson from his mother, nothing can stop you from reaching the height of success. Back to the contest chair.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall observe 3 minutes of silence for the judges to total and prepare their ballots. Thank you, timer. Dear tally counters, please collect odd ballots from the judges and leave with the chief judge. I have truly enjoyed being your contest master for the international speech contest tonight. I hope each one of you enjoyed the proceedings too. I shall now hand over the lectern to our contest chair, Toastmaster Tito.
Thank you. Our area director. And I cannot leave him like this. He has given us a great session. Please give a big round of applause. I would request our presiding officer for a special announcement. And our PPR as well for PPE membership. It's a proud moment to announce the gold medal for our area director. I request our presiding officer and president do the picture. He's a member of multiple clubs for which he got this award. It's a gold medal.
Gold medal for being a member and supporting 4 clubs. So last program year, that is during 2020-2021, Toastmaster Nandu Kottarat not only was a member of Taj Club, he was a club coach at the Diplomatic Toastmasters Club. In addition, he was also a member at Only Never Surrender Club and Grand Professionals Toastmasters. So 4 clubs in Division B, and he has helped achieve, and with all his pathways, he has been contributing to the club. A big round of applause to our take a picture, please.
Thank you. So that was the end of our international speech segment, and I should really appreciate one person who took the courage, and he's just a new member, and took the courage to do the international speech. A big round of applause for Toastmasters, all the podcasters. And now we are going for yet another session, the most interesting, the most exciting, table topics. Table topics, as I told you, one of the most exciting sessions, and most of them just come and start trembling. Only people are worried. So to take us to a much greater tense moment, we have a great personality who's our contest master today for table topics. He's our PPPR last year, Taj, current membership. He became a DTM in 2 years and 3 months. I suppose it's the shortest time one could ever become DTM. Please help me welcome DTM Manas Al-Bukhari as our contest master today.
Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm good evening to one another. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the Taj Toastmasters Club Table Topic Speech Mock Contest. The purpose of the Table Topics Speech Contest are to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training, encourage development of impromptu and extemporaneous speaking skills, and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. To recognize the best table topic speakers, we are actually conducting this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what table topic speech contest is all about. The contestants and the contest leaders have been fully briefed on the rules. The contestants have been informed of the location of the timing lights. Let me begin by explaining the timing criteria. Timing, the minimum qualifying time is 1 minute and the maximum is 2.5 minutes. Mr. Timer, Toastmaster Mansoor, shall we test the timing device? Green light will be switched on at 1 minute, amber at 1.5 minutes, and red at 2 minutes. From the moment the red light is on, the speaker has 30 seconds to wrap his or her presentation. No indication will be given that a speech is going over time and the red signal will remain on until he or she ends his or her speech. Upon being introduced, the contestant shall proceed immediately to the speaking position. The speaking position has been briefed by the chief judge. Timing will begin with the contestant's first definite verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience. This usually will be the first word uttered by the contestants, but would include any other communication such as sound effects as staged or acted by the person who is speaking. Judging criteria. Ladies and gentlemen, the judging criteria for table topic speech contest are as follows. The content will be rewarded 55% scores, speech development 30% score, effectiveness 25%, delivery 30%, physical appearance 15%, voice 15%, language 15%, appropriateness of language 10%, and the correctness of the language 5%. So for a total of 100 points, each contestant will be contested. Speaking order for the contest was just determined a quite while back by our chief judge during the contestants' draw for position. I shall therefore introduce our qualified contestants for the table topic contest. Please hold your applause until I have named them all. Contestants, please rise as I call out your names to be recognized, and please remain standing until all of you have been introduced. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Jabir Ali. Contestant number 2, Toastmaster Iqbal Nasim. Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Jivesh Raj. Contestant number 4, Toastmaster Parvez Ansari. Fellow Toastmasters, these are our table topic speech contestants. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, contestants. Please be seated. For this contest, only the first contestant will remain in the room. The rest of the contestants will be escorted from the room by the sergeant at arms. Each competitor may stay in the room after he or she completes the competition. I shall introduce the contestants in the following manner: contestant number, contestant name, topic, contestant name, and the contestant number. At this juncture, are there any questions or clarifications? Hearing none, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the contest. For the contest, I need a topic, and the topic has to be provided by the chief judge. Chief judge of the topic will.
Who's going to pay me? I'm ready to give the topic. 200 rupees. I think the contest have
Right?
Okay.
The middle one.
Sure. You can check it out for you to read.
Yes. Thank you very much, chief judge. Now I have the topic, and the topic is. Oh, okay. So I request Sergeant at Arms to kindly move all the contestants except contestant number 1 to the breakout room, please. I hope biryani is arranged to break out.
Yes, we will. You have smartwatches, you can give it.
Oh, kindly give away the smartphone and other devices. Smartphones.
Unfortunately, we are not supposed to.
Chief Judge, can we start the So I will be now speaking just to make sure that Chief Judge can't hear me when he is in the breakout room to check for whether my audio is heard while the contestants are waiting for me. I believe Chief Judge would not have heard me even with the door open.
One contestant is the rest of. Yes, we got started with the
Chief Judge, with your permission. Our first contestant will be Toastmaster Jabir Ali. Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Jabir Ali. If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? If I 1 million Saudi riyals, told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? Contestant number 1, Toastmaster Jabir Ali.
Contest master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Warm good evening to all. Good evening. If I get 1 million riyal, how I will spend in one day? It's a very tricky question, but at the same time, it's a chance. If I get this 1 million riyal, there are many ways available, but the condition is we have to spend in one day. From my point of view, if we want to become where I will invest this or do spend this one, and this will multiply in a very big way, I will choose that way. What I will do, I will conduct a contest. In this contest, I will make a test or this one who is having the very good knowledge and experience, like a personality like Vivekananda, who can drive the people in the world to the new history, to achieve new history or something like that. I will do the contest, and who is winning this contest, I will give him $1 million or 1 million riyal. Then I will give him the chance to open for an industry or something like that, in order to give an opportunity for all the people. Back to Toastmasters.
We shall observe 1 minute silence for the judges to mark their sheets. Time. Toastmaster Iqbal Kasim. Condition number 2, Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim. If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and I told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and I told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? Condition number 2, Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim.
Today I got a lottery of 1 million riyal. That's great. But I don't know what I am going to do with this 1 million riyal. Fellow Toastmasters, that's the problem with all of us. We want that, we want this, we want both, but we don't know where is the goal, how to reach it. Today I have 1 million riyal, but I don't know how I am going to spend it. But still, if I have a 1 million riyal, my father used to say, sacrifice is better than love, humanity is better than a character. So what I'm going to do with this 1 million riyal is, I'm going to spend it for charity. Do you believe me? I'm going to spend it for charity?
Yes.
Yes, you are right. Because charity is the key for your success in your eternal life. 1 million riyal. I hope people will be greedy, people will be anxious, they don't know what to do. But in reality, we do our silly things in that 1 million riyal. If a normal person, we are not a normal human being, we need to be abnormal. Let's be a person with a character. Let's be a person with charity. Let's be a person with character. Thank you, and back to you.
Let's observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to mark their ballot. Condition number 3, Toastmaster Jitesh Raj. Condition number 3, if I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and I told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and I told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do?
Are you really telling me that you are supposed to ask doubts? answer when once the letter is handed over back to you.
Okay. Toastmaster Jitesh Raj, condition number 3.
If you are ready, you can start. The timing will start.
My question is, you are talking about the time.
No. See, whatever you understand of the topic, you understand.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're doing good.
Good evening.
Okay. So I'm so lucky to get that 1 million. Thanks, Lana. So what should I do in 3 hours? Maybe your clock starts at 12 o'clock. Then I will buy an island. Go to find I have some list of islands. I go and buy that and just set a resort and get people to use it. You all are invited. So because this is so and what else I will enjoy go to that island oftenly on weekends and all that. It's on the eastern side. I have seen that eastern side. It is the new island which is coming, which is the name of which Saudi Arabia. Neom. Yeah, near to that. So we have a direct flight from there. And what else you need? So if I get, if I have left some money more, I'll take it and buy some cars and all that. And that is also gifts to my family because this thing will not get over. So that is enough. Hope everyone will enjoy and everyone will thank me for that.
Sure,
Let's observe 1 minute of silence for the just amount of ballot. Question number 4. Toastmaster Parvez Ansari. Question number 4. If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? If I give you 1 million Saudi riyal and I told you that you had to spend it today, what would you do? Condition number 4. Toastmaster Parvez Ansari.
Wow! Alhamdulillah, I got $1 million, 1 million Saudi riyal today. And it is really good opportunity to expand today. It is okay. I can expand. I can expand in so many good ways. I can expand the needy person, the person who are not capable, or as we are expected. You are all expected. You know, I will give the person who are stuck in Saudi Arabia. They are not willing to go India, or they are financially poor. So I can give them. I can give this amount to the family who are really financial, not capable and poor. So it is not a good day. It's not a big task to expand this much of money, but more important thing is that how to this is the most important thing. But expand in a good way, in a good person. It is not a good deal. So definitely I will give this money to the poor and the person so that they can benefit, they can improve their financial status. So it will be the really good opportunity if I get from you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall observe 5 minutes silence for the judges to total and tally and prepare the ballots. I have truly enjoyed being your contest master for the table topics contest tonight. I hope each one of you enjoyed the proceedings too. This had been a great learning experience for our actual contest, which is going to happen very soon in the coming weeks. I shall now hand over the lecture to our contest chair, who has gone for a phone call. As soon as he is back, I'll be handing over the podium to her. Yes. So since we have the chief judge in tallying out, I would call upon Toastmaster, our guest, Mahmood, to come up to the podium and try this topic. Which one? Yes. I will repeat the topic for you. Mr. Mahmood, if I give you 1 million Saudi Riyal, and I told you that you had to spend it today. Today, what would you do?
Okay. First thing that came in my mind again. It's all about priorities and what you're going to do. Because once such a question makes you confused, so you don't really want, you're not able to figure out what you're going to do unless you know it in the first place, unless you know where are you going. So the critical or the worst thing I can figure out from such a question that I really don't want, I'm not aware of what I'm going to do with such a big amount of money, if I have it. But let's assume that I have this amount of money. So again, I'll most or not maybe half of that amount I'll give it to the charity, because again, I love to end my life doing something right, doing something that will help me in my next life. But again, I will think about my family. So I will buy some assets for them to help them in their future, and I'll also invest in their maybe education and maybe other assets for my family, just to save their life. That's it for me, and I hope that you enjoy my. Okay, I did it again.
Again, since we have more time, may I request anyone in the virtual world who would like to try? Toastmaster Rajan or Toastmaster Sundar, would you like to try? Are we audible?
Toastmaster Rajan or Toastmaster Sanita, can you hear us?
Yes, hi, we can hear you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Would you like to try this topic?
Right, sir. Yeah, we are together, so if it's okay, we'll give it a try.
Can you see the timing device? Can you see the timing lights?
Yes.
Okay. And who's going to speak?
I will speak first, if that's okay.
You're fine. Then we'll have another topic for Toastmaster Sunita.
Yes.
Lovely, lovely, yes. Very good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It's a privilege to speak here before you. The same topic that was presented, what would I do or how would I spend $1 million if provided today? Anything that can help us provide a lasting impression or outcome would definitely be up on the list. There are many things we could do with that kind of money. A lasting impression would be, or a lasting outcome would be something that's consistently standard or something that can sustain itself, a procedure that can sustain itself to generate good results that would help people in any positive way. Charity, I would agree, is one such instance. The other would be education. An input that can continue generating rewards is definitely education, such as the Toastmasters. Something similar that could help people communicate better, that could help people achieve greater results through better collaboration. Such would be a smart objective. I really hope we would be able to generate such ideas in a short term with all our minds pulled together, the brilliant minds behind the Toastmasters team here at Taj. With this, I hand over back to the chair. Thank you.
First speech in Batch Toastmasters after a long time, I believe. Thank you very much for that. Now, I have a separate question for our Madam Toastmaster, Sunita. Your question is, what would you do differently if you knew nobody would be judging you? What would you do differently if you knew nobody would be judging you? Toastmaster, Madam Sunita.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Manas. Good evening, everyone. If I don't have to fear being judged, I would be such a carefree person. I wouldn't be afraid to make mistakes. I would be more like a child with less weight upon me, without the thought of the burden of being judged. I believe whenever we act, whatever action we take, we always have people to criticize us, to judge us. So in so many ways, we are limited, we are restricted. So having a situation where you don't have to fear about being judged, that's like a boon which gives you a very free and careless life. But then again, what would I do if I'm not judged at all? How would I behave? How would my actions, how would they be? Isn't it the judgmental factor that sometimes keep you to do the right things? Won't we worry about our reputation? Isn't that also a judging factor? Isn't that something that guides you to do the right thing? So I believe having the thought of being judged sometimes is easy, or something that you need to take the right steps. Over to you, contest chair. Thank you.
Toastmaster Sunita, actually, we have tough contest season coming ahead with a lot of our Toastmasters who are not contesting now, but preparing for the best. I hereby hand over the podium to our contest chair, Toastmaster Jijokoshi, and thank him and the entire Taj team for a great opportunity to be the team audience.
Please give a big round of applause. Indeed, table topics has to be like this. Has to be exciting, and the contest master took us with that flow. Great work done. So I hope all of you enjoy the session today and know what's exactly going to happen in the contest. That's what is table topics. You might know, or you might think it's a very simple topic. When it comes to the stage, you're all clever. Even the simplest topic sometimes becomes the worst thing you ever heard. So all we need to do is chill, relax, calm, give me whatever you can. I'm ready to face it. That's it. And you will be the victorious person there. Just come relaxed. I was, at that point, I was like, oh, why I'm not contesting today? But the same thing. If I had been a contestant, it would have been different. So next week, next 2 weeks is the time for you to participate in the contest and show the world you are not behind. I'm looking for a great session. And today, I'm been very happy that 2 weeks of mock contest got over today. We had some great leaders who supported me. Let me invite Toastmaster Mansoor Alam, Toastmaster Sunil Idukula, our Chief Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster P.K. Philip, our Assistant Sergeant at Arms, our contest chair, DTM Manas Al-Mukhari, our Chief Judge, DTM Sundaram. Nothing works without a teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Am I looking tall? Okay. Okay, thank you all. Thank you all. Before we go into the results, we need to learn how we fare. Let me call upon our Chief Judge, DTM Sundaram, to give evaluation about the contest. Leadership.
Thank you very much. Contest Chair, Toastmaster Jijokoshi. Contest Master for Table Topics, Distinguished Toastmaster Manas Al-Bukhari. Contest Master for the International Speech, Toastmaster Nandu Kottarat, our Area 6 Director, is not here with us. And all the members present here, online as well. A warm good evening to you once again. Although we were short in strength, it was indeed a meticulously conducted contest. The idea behind doing this contest is for all of us to know how contest happens It's not for us to come here when probably it's a practice session, not only for the speakers, but also for the organizing team, how to run a contest. That way, we have scored full points in the way we conducted the contest, be it the selection of lots, be it announcement of the speaking area or making the contestants, the contest masters going over the script, the contestants being taken to the isolation room, the sergeant at arms, carefully planning a hybrid meeting so members can also see it from far and wide, having a very good timer. It was an immaculately conducted mock contest, not only this week, the last week as well. Thank you and kudos to the entire contest team. Let me now move on to the feedback part. I'll just provide my feedback for the international speech in a short way because we had one speaker. A big round of applause for Toastmaster Iqbal because walk in and take part in the mock contest. Nobody else could do it. He did it. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim. It was a great speech. Really, you touched the chord. Nobody would say that I don't love the chord. Every person born and walking on this planet would love his mother the most. No matter his wife, daughter, girlfriend, or even a girlfriend in some beautiful island like how Toastmaster said, okay, no matter what, mother always holds a separate and special place. Thank you very much for touching that super separate. It was a great speech. Altogether, you had wonderful questions that you engaged the audience, and then you had numerous areas, 2 or 3 places where you invoked humor, and also you had a clear message. But if I have to suggest a recommendation, of course you are using the stage and everything. The biggest recommendation that I would say is like narrate a personal story or example. What makes your mother so special? You had some interesting humorous moments and things like that. Make it really touching. Okay, that moment when like nobody in this world meant anything more to you than your mother. So that kind of an event for sure you would have had. Please bring in that moment. I'm pretty sure that your speech will be a very speech. I'll just close with that one recommendation. Due to shortage of time, we will have a discussion later on. Table topics. Wow, what a superb topic. It was luck. By chance, our table topic master, contest master, picked up a beautiful and interesting topic. In fact, we could not have a much better topic for our contestants because it's an easy topic. Anybody could speak because all our speakers qualified. That itself shows that it was easy. Everybody could attempt it in their own style, and it had scope for everybody to deliver their own message. So that was indeed a great topic selection. Of course, it was purely by chance, but still, I wish Lady Luck for that contribution. And in terms of performance, all our speakers did a beautiful job. They all delivered their message. Everybody had something to say. Be it Toastmaster Jabir Ali, he said like, it has to multiply. Wealth has to multiply. So how can I multiply? I have only one day. He gave an option that I will give it to someone who will disseminate it through knowledge. So that was his message. Then we had Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim who said like charity. And then we had Toastmaster Hitesh said like, sometimes we can also splurge ourselves with what money we get. Okay, probably whatever is left we can do for charity. And finally, we had Toastmaster Parvez Ansari saying that charity, and more than that, he said like he identified the cause, what he wants to do. He said like there are so many people who are not going back to India because they are in need of money. So I will give it to them. So rather than saying charity, it was even more specific. So on the whole, the message part, everybody nailed it. It was great. I don't know how many of you attended. There was a table topics education session that happened yesterday in the Professional Toastmaster Club. I believe one person used it wisely today, and that is the way you do the open. It was a very powerful opening, and that is Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim. You are really enthralled about winning that money. Toastmaster Parvez also did it, but it could have been even a bit more powerful. When you do that power post during the start of a table talk, you feel has so much of energy walking into you, and you can deliver it with greatness. Kudos to you both for bringing in that one. And in addition to that, our Toastmaster Iqbal Qasim also brought in some quotations. So you can also bring in quotations or things like that. And the only person who was touching something personal in this was Toastmaster Hitesh. He said like, what I will do it, okay, what I will do. It's in his personal world, what he says. So always when we talk, even if it's a 2-minute speech, table topics, we always try to bring in some personal incident. For example, you said that you want to help somebody. You could have brought in a story. I know that by who has not traveled, not just because of COVID, even before that 2 years, he did not travel because he is in need of money. It is these kind of people I'll identify and give it. So if you can tell that person, it's identified. Toastmasters generally, you can actually put across it was indeed a great message that you said. Like you will give it to an educationist or somebody like Swami Vivekananda who will disseminate the message to everybody. So what was that spark that gave you that thought? Something should have happened in your life. So bring in that kind of personal example, which really takes us out to the stage and brings the audience attention. I am giving you the evaluation and feedback in terms of a contest perspective. And always the message, reiterate the message. Before you close, make sure that you punch your message and make sure that the message is taken to the audience. So this is what we call it as a closing remark or a call for action. So you have to say, if I think I can do it, if you are in my position here, would you also do it? Would my speech motivate you to do the same? So you can ask such questions at the end. Okay, if you do that, this will extend. On the whole, it was a great session. We also had our guest speaker. He had a wonderful perspective, which he said. It is all about individual needs and wants. He said a great thing. It's what we always do is like we do not know what we want. We have so much of money in hand. So that's actually a different perspective which you can think about. And we also had Toastmaster Rajan Jose. He was talking about charity or helping others. So it was also in the lines of what few of our speakers spoke, but again, a personal example was lacking. And then the last speaker, Toastmaster Sunita, she spoke on a different topic and it was great. It was very well dealt with. She looked into both sides of the coin. Finally, again, a personal example would have added great value to Toastmaster Sunita. So on the whole, I believe, everything is fine. So on the whole, it was actually a great session that we had. And thank you very much. Thank you, contest chat. And I believe we all have learned a lesson, not only the contestants, but also as contest operations team. We all have learned a lesson in this contest. Thank you.
Next, we have one more evaluation that will be done online by Toastmaster Naresh, our division head director. Toastmaster Naresh, stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jijo and DTM Sundar. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are audible. Very much audible.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. And probably this would be the first hybrid mock contest in District 79. I'm not sure whether any other club has done it. That is where Taj has been always, being in the front and conducting, trying out different things and being the role model for many other clubs and many other areas and divisions as well. So kudos to Taj, continue this legacy as always. And when it comes to the table topic speech, my suggestion is my appreciation to all the 4 members who have attended today. And only by attending this mock contest and through our regular meetings, we can improve our communication skills, especially this table topic. Table topic is one of the very challenging one. Believe me, even if it is a seasoned Toastmaster, definitely he or she may also struggle for certain questions. And today's topic is something, it's not easy or difficult, it's very unexpected question. And I'm putting myself in that kind of question, and I'm also feeling a bit challenging to address this question. So my appreciation to all the members who have tried today. And there are some simple rules, as like DTM Sundar and others have explained. Try to add some humor in your speech. That's a basic thing, because humor is something which is very difficult, but especially in table topic. But if you are adding it, definitely that will give an edge. So try to bring that as a habit. It will not come in a single day. You have to practice in every club level activities. Then only it will become a habit. So that's the first thing. Second, the stage coverage, everything DTM Sundar has beautifully explained. Hope you have got all the points. I'm just putting another point, which is the very basic mistake which people used to do, which is repeating the questions or trying to say the questions while starting the speech, which has to be avoided. There are two ways. Number one, you can bluntly come to the point straight away. Yes, I will do this, something like that. Or you can develop the suspense and try to address the question maybe in the second half of your speech. That's up to you how you want to do it. But repeating the topic or trying to mention the topic, because most of the time we may not bring the exact wordings, so that will give a negative opinion when you try to do that. So don't do that approach. And even if you are not understanding the table topic, believe me, many times even I have faced a situation where I could not understand the topic once fully. So based on your understanding, whatever you have understood, approach it very confidently, whatever the point is. The confidence and attitude matters a lot. So if your confidence and attitude is very visible to the judge, that will also give an edge. So and another thing is which I have witnessed and I'm very happy to see was the emotions. People, a couple of table talk speakers has brought in the beginning. I got that 1 million. That is a kind of emotion expected from the judges when you are trying to speak, because that's how it is, and don't get into the template like I will give it to somebody or I will do something, which there are some template answers. I would suggest you to try some innovative answers, at least in the mock contest and the club level. Maybe in the contest you can do whatever you want, but in the mock contest or in the club level table topic speeches, I suggest you to try your innovative skills. Try to attend it in a different way so that your skills would be improved. That improvement will give you a confidence which will help you in turn during the contest. So that's how I see it is. And my surprise is, in general, Taj is having a huge potential, and there are only 4 speakers. Maybe it's because of the mock contest, but I want to see as many as members possible to be in the main contest. So all the best to Taj and all the best to all the members. I'm sure Taj will, as like every year, they will shine this year as well. All the best. Thank you so much.
Wonderful words. He's our proud member. I'm lucky he's not participating this year, because if he comes, we have no chance. And one more person this year, who normally gives us a very killing or cutting evaluation. That's DTM Roji. You are lucky he's not here. So we were fortunate enough to get those doses, and that really helps during the club contest. Thanks to all our mentors, DTM Sridhar, DTM Gurrajan, DTM Roji, Sundar. All we have learned from each other. So with that, I have something very important in my pocket. And that's the results. So then, for the prepared speech, as there was only one speaker, he is our unanimous winner, Toastmaster Remark. To you to come to the stage. That's the spirit. That's it. Yes. Yes.
We can have it till we leave.
Please have. Next, we have the most interesting contest, the table topics. Let me start from the third place.
The table topics contest.
Yes, table topics contest master, please join us. Third place winner is none other than Toastmaster Parvez Ansari. Congratulations.
Can you see?
Next, second place winner is none other than Toastmaster Jamalali. And the first place winner of table topics is DTM Sundar. Oh, you don't participate. Okay, don't pass running my nothing.
No, this is a bigger topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All the winners.
With the president. Anyone could take a picture? You are always. With that, I had a great time being the contest chair for the mock contest. I would like to hand over the lecture to our President and Presiding Officer, DTM Sundaramani.
Thank you very much, contest chair, Toastmaster Jijo Koshi, for that excellently conducted contest. I hope you all had a very good time, enjoyed the contest thoroughly, and also took few tips to take it forward to the club contest. Now, how many of you are participating in the club contest? This entire row is not facing.
Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Contests are, in fact, one of the best places to learn. Because there is always a very big question in our minds. Are we not contesting or playing games because we are getting old? Or are we getting old because we are not contesting or playing these sports? Ask this question to yourself. Believe me, when I get onto the contest stage, I definitely feel that I'm at least 10 to 15 years younger. The sportsmanship spirit, come what may, we give our best shot. It's not about winning. At the end of the day, it's about doing our best performance and enjoying it. So I request you all to come forward and take part in the contest. There are no qualification criteria in terms of speeches or the table topics evaluation. Your speech, you can come and drop the stage. Only for the international, we have the 2-level completions. I'm pretty sure it is easy to do it. If you think that you can participate in international speech in the coming contest, let us know. Our VP will arrange slots for you to finish those 2 levels immediately. Okay, so let us have that spirit, and we come to the end of the 2 glorious weeks of mock contest. Once again, our sincere apologies on behalf of the ExCom team and mainly for myself for the sudden change in schedule from Tuesday to Monday. But henceforth, we have made it a point that our meetings will not get changed. It will be only on Mondays, and we will be having the event going on. For the contest, it might be a physical restriction because of the isolation room criteria. There may be some rules which we cannot enforce it in a hybrid meeting. So we will just draft it, and shortly it will be announced. Most likely it will be a physical event. So looking forward to all your participation and support in that one. And it will be in the next 2 weeks. We'll have the announcements coming up in the WhatsApp group. And if you have any issues regarding contest or anything, please feel free to approach the VP, the VPM, the secretary, and the president, any member of the ExCom team, or any of the senior members. We are all ready there to help you and get you going in your Toastmasters. So before we go on to the next part of the meeting, may I request our guest, Mr. Mohammad Abu Bakr, please, sir. Could you please come on the stage and give your feedback about today's meeting?
Speaking well, inspired, how organized you are, and how welcoming here, and how professional you are. The most important thing, the spirit, the positive vibes you're giving to each other, how you're encouraging and pushing each other to wow. I really enjoyed my time a lot. The 2 hours I spent here, or even the 1.5 hours, I had many learnings getting out from here. Well, I will never forget this day. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invitation. I really appreciate it. I owe you one. And thanks for everything. Thank you again.
And we would like to invite you for the dinner that we have.
Thank you. Thank you.
We have another member with us here today, and he is like a very active person, but we have not seen him for quite a long time, and it is necessary that we have to see this gentleman, a man who means business. He is a finance professional, of course, he means business, but whatever he takes up, be it in the club or in a contest or whatever it is, he is so dedicated to the goal and takes it so responsibly with commitment and delivers it to perfection. Please help me welcome our past professional and one of our senior members, Toastmaster Biju Joseph. Please, on the stage. Please, your feedback about today's meeting and, of course, the hybrid meeting, the meeting, and the others.
Thank you, Fred. Evening for Toastmasters. Actually, I joined last 3 years back. Last 2 years, actually, I not arrived to India for 6 months, and some today I not joined the meeting on online. Some meetings. Today meeting is very well hybrid. I not expect this much in our club to be hybrid. I think only small arrangements, but it's well arrangements. It's a well organized. Thank you everyone. And my name is Biju, and working in construction company as in last 23 years. I am here in Saudi Arabia. Okay, therefore we will meet personally. Okay. Today, the promise is very good. Actually, it's membership limited, but in the next few weeks, sure, it's very effectively we will conduct the promise. Okay.
Thank you. Now, to the newest members of our club, I believe this is the first hybrid meeting that they are attending. Let me take a feedback, 1 minute feedback from both of the members, the husband and wife, Toastmasters Rajan and Toastmasters Sunita. Could you please unmute and give your feedback, sir?
I must say that this is a very good learning experience in terms of the time, the techniques, the methods and procedures. And definitely it's a pleasure meeting up with such distinguished people. Manas was the person that we were earlier interacting with. He himself is a pillar of light to or a beacon that guides us in the right direction. The others are very much his level, or even to help us even better to be guided into the right direction and gain more knowledge and experience through this one. It's a fantastic event, and we hope to learn more in the coming weeks. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I've just got one thing to add to what Rajan already said. That's the organization and the way the hybrid meeting has been arranged. We felt so very involved and as if we were there present with among all of you. That was amazing, and there was not a single glitch. It was all so smooth and well organized, and kudos to all the teamwork. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmasters Rajan and Toastmaster Sunita. Thanks for your wonderful feedback. It is these kind of encouraging words that encourage us to encourage our members even more higher and higher. So with that, we come to the end of today's meeting. So announcements regarding the next week's contest and meeting will subsequently follow. We will try to reach out to you through messages and through our phone calls. You can reach out to us anytime, anything, any concern. Meeting is officially adjourned. Welcome you all for the dinner and socializing. I welcome also our online members to have dinner.
Event